Last caller, Lisa, Boston, Massachusetts, listens on WEZE. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Great. What's going on in your life today?
I'm kind of struggling because I'm trying to decide whether it's whether I should consult my mother and father-in-law's spiritual authorities. I'm currently going through a divorce with my husband, and my mother and father-in-law. My father-in-law is the pastor of a church. Of course, my mother-in-law is the first lady. My father-in-law has been the pastor of the church for between 25 and 30 years.
Now, these are the parents of your former husband.
Well, he's still my husband.
They're still divorced. Yeah.
Okay, still your
separated.
husband. Okay.
He's still my husband. And so they allowed my husband and his mistress to vacation at their timeshare.
Really?
And I found out. I thought about it for a while. I was very upset about it, and I called them. And I left a message at the church because I didn't want to call their house. And
why didn't you want to call the house?
Because I was afraid that I might have just kind of sounded off on them. I was very, very upset.
Okay, so you left a message
it's hurtful, Lisa.
Yeah.
And but I left a message on the voicemail, and I asked my father-in-law, if he would call me so that we could talk about it.
Okay.
About 2 weeks later, he finally called, and I talked to him about it, and he told me that he didn't have to answer to me. My mother-in-law told me she didn't have to answer to me, that the Lord was her judge. They did not apologize. I asked my father-in-law, I said, would you have done a similar thing to your daughter? And he said, no. I said, well, if you don't think anything's wrong with that, why wouldn't you have done a similar thing to your daughter?
I think we get it. Now, what's the question for us?
So my question is, I would like to consult their spiritual authorities so that we can sit and talk about it.
You know what? They're mean people. They were mean to you, rather than explaining to you that they're not on your team. Otherwise, they wouldn't have allowed that to happen. I think you're going to need to move on from them. The goal can't be, I've got to talk to these people. I don't think they care what you say. Let's hear from Jill.
Lisa,
but the thing that I didn't say is they've been very supportive over the years, and this behavior was something that I've never known them to uphold their children in the things that they do.
Okay.
Right.
So this is out of the norm for them.
Listen to what Jill.
Right.
She's got a minute and 45 seconds.
And you're coming in strong and trying to lay down the law, which it's really hard when you see the wicked prospering. And it's like your in-laws are enabling evil to happen, and so you want to call it out. And you're right in what you're saying. However, it sounds like your approach and what you're hitting up against is that your in-laws are torn and they're caught in the middle. And they may choose the relationship with their son over even what's right. So, I think going and getting the authorities isn't the answer.
No.
But you're right in what you're saying, but a different approach. Help me understand you enabling evil.
Now, why haven't you filed for divorce?
Well, we're currently going through a divorce.
Okay.
I'm still trying to make sure that the wording of our divorce decree is such that he will be held accountable for helping with the children, because right now, and for the most part, I've been the one taking care of the kids. Well, and I really don't want to continue doing
Lisa,
that if I don't have to.
All of this is about you want somebody to hold him accountable for what he's done.
Yeah.
He's got a mistress, so he's cheated on you. He's broken the wedding vows.
And really, based on all this stuff together, the sooner that you can grieve these losses and get on with your life, the better it's going to be. I don't think anybody over there is going to give you what you want. And I would be surprised no matter what.
Eventually, they'll say the Lord is my judge.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
In the divorce decree, no matter what it says, it sounds like he's probably going to be irresponsible anyway. I wish we could help you more. Let me send you Healing is a Choice. I think that would be helpful to you, and I'll send you Regret-Free Living, 2 books I wrote trying to help people get beyond the past, abandon your past. You know what? You can't live in the future and move toward the future unless you abandon your past. And here's another thing. When you don't abandon your past, you are abandoning your future.
Right.
You're living in the past.
Because you're losing it every day then.
The past
we both had to think about that
I know.
for a second.
You're losing the present.
Yeah. Was that hard to agree with that?
No, it was like profound.
Yeah.
There was this
But it's
moment
true. You'll have a future, but it's just going to be kind of like the past if that's where you are. So, All right.